Hey there YouTube, California Prepper here. This is going to be a little video response I have. This is my first official tag here on YouTube for me. I was tagged by Poison Stinger, and I'm trying to keep the tag videos going. They've asked us to show our EDC blade or our favorite blade that we have, and I just wanted to keep it rolling and do my part, kind of support the community. I really appreciate you guys embracing me, and thank you, brother, for giving me a tag. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I do you guys proud. So without further ado, let's get into it. Those who follow my channel, and those who don't, you guys will probably know these knives. This here was my everyday carry up until a few days ago. I love this knife. It's a no-name knife. There's no markings on it other than the 440 stainless steel and the Made in China on the back. China, you guys, sorry. That's just a little inside joke for me and a few of my YouTube buddies here. It is spring assisted. It's a great little knife. Very sturdy, very strong for a no-name knife. I got it from a little convenience store or type deal here in the town I live in. The guy wanted $35 for it, and I ended up talking him down to 20. So kind of got it for a steal there. It has this little lever here on the side. Don't know if you guys can see that lever. At first I thought it was a safety to keep the knife from opening in your pocket, but it's actually, when that is up, this blade cannot go down even if you push down on the locking mechanism. You cannot force this blade down. So if you're doing any cutting or stabbing, as long as you keep your thumb holding that safety up, you are golden, and you have no worries of this blade coming down and locking on your fingers. So that's awesome. I had never seen that on any other knife before, and thought that was rather cool. For a no-name knife, it is very sturdy, it's very sharp, and it's done me good for a long time. But with that being said, a buddy of mine did give me my first quality knife, and man, once you have a quality blade in your hand and you feel the smoothness and it's a whole nother feeling when you have a quality knife instead of, yes, this is a quality off-brand knife, but it's nothing compared to the knife that I have now that I use as my everyday carry. This is going to be my wife's everyday carry. I'm going to show you guys next. Hers is a Kershaw Leek. I had no idea that this was a name brand knife either until I had seen it in a Cabela's magazine, and I was like, wow, that looks like my wife's. And I pulled my old lady's out of her purse and I took a closer look, and it said Kershaw on the bottom. And I was really blown away because my little brother actually found this knife, and he traded it to me for like $5 and some baseball cards, I think. Yeah, it was, and a little thing of baseball cards. So I got this for maybe $15 worth of baseball cards and a $5 bill. So $20, and I got $120 something knife. All the websites I looked at, they were over $100 easy, maybe $129 on some of them, plus delivery and all that good stuff. So this is a pretty sought after knife, I guess. I'm not so impressed by it, but my old lady seems to like it. It has this little safety mechanism, which that's what I thought was on my knife. When this is slid up, the knife cannot come out no matter how hard you try, which is pretty cool because I do have a couple kids. So if they happen to see this nice, beautiful purple and green shining knife in mommy's purse, they still couldn't get it open even if they wanted to. So that's always a plus. It is a spring-assisted knife, and it does flip out rather quickly. My wife really doesn't like it like that, so she had me tighten it up for her. She likes to open it slowly. When it flips open, it usually catches her, so she hates that feature about it, so I tightened it up a little bit so she could manipulate it a little easier. If that's the way she likes it, that's the way I'm going to leave it. That's up to her. I wouldn't want her changing the way I like my knife, so I don't have it come out as fast, but I do have it loose enough to where it does semi-flip out, and she can just finish pushing it the rest of the way open. It does need to be cleaned up a little bit, but it is a very sharp knife. Like I said, the only thing that's wrong is it's missing the clip, but she doesn't keep it on a belt or anything like that. It's either in her purse or in her cleavage. Those of you guys that have a wife out there know that the cleavage is probably their most used pocket. Which to me is actually very smart for a woman to keep, a smaller knife like that. My wife, not trying to brag, but she has rather large breasts, and so this little knife slid right in the side. You can barely even notice it. So, if somebody was coming after her, and she does have pepper spray on her key ring and stuff like that, but I mean, they could throw her purse down and there would go her taser, and her keys would have her pepper spray. So if they threw that on the ground and threw her in the car to take off with her, she would have nothing else. But if this is in her cleavage, I mean, as soon as they turn around, she can whip this out and then do whatever she has to defend herself and get away from the situation. So I do encourage giving your wife a knife small enough to fit there if necessary. My wife has carried stuff there for as long as I've known her. We've been together 8 years now, and that's her favorite pocket. So I just figured leave it at that. She's never going to change. So this is another knife that I carry. This is my old timer folding knife, and I love this knife. It's a great knife. I've had it for many years. As you can see, it's kind of rough looking. This has been my working knife for a long time. I do all my whittling and detailed work with this. Used to use it. I'm a maintenance guy. I was for many years. Carpentry, landscaping, you name it. Popping paint cans, fixing cars, screwing stuff in. This knife did it all. And never had any problems with it. The only thing that's ever fallen off of it was the little old timer emblem here on the back, but didn't take away from the value to me. I love that knife. It's been through the washer and dryer many a times in my jeans. I tend to forget it in my top upper pocket on my jeans because I don't wear it on a belt loop. So now, without further ado, I've left you guys in suspense long enough. I'm going to show you guys my new EDC knife. This was given to me by a really good friend of mine. He knew that I didn't have a quality knife and that I really wanted one. So he actually had this in his collection, and I had seen this online and I just fell in love with the knife. So he pulled it out and he gave it to me. So without further ado, here is my new EDC. It's a Polymade handle. It's Kershaw Needs Work. I don't know why they would name a knife Needs Work, but it's a beautiful blade. It's spring assisted. Wow, you hear that? Now that's quality. This is a very high quality knife. I love the straight edge on it. I've never seen a blade like this before, and I've never owned a quality knife like this. So like I said, once you have a quality knife in your hands, you can really tell the difference. The other one is a high quality no brand or no name knife, but this is totally it's two different animals. There's no comparing a Kershaw to a no name knife. This is an amazing knife, and I'm so happy I have this knife. I couldn't be happier, couldn't be prouder to pull this out. That, along with what I carry on my key ring, which this is my everyday carry key ring on my necklace here. I keep this in my pocket. I know it looks like a lot, but I'm one of those guys, if I were to lose everything else and I just had my keys, I would be okay. This is something I won from the Artisan Tony channel. It's a little buck folder. It has a little toenail knife here that is very sharp, and I've done a lot of small jobs with this already just to see how tough it was, and it's very durable. Has a bottle opener here, a little striker here. It's a very cool little setup, and really happy about that. So big shout out to Artisan Tony for that. Next on my keys, I just have some Saber Red pepper spray, flashlight, my keys, and now I have a Ferrocerium Ryland striker. If I just have my keys, I have protection, I have light, I have fire, and I have a cutting tool. So just my keys alone are going to be an advantage over nothing at all. So this here is my EDC, and I want to keep this video going. Maybe see what some fellow YouTubers have. So the people that I'm going to tag, Mark1616, I love your channel, brother, and I'd love to see what you carry as your EDC, what you keep in your pocket. J0, another tag, brother, I'd love to see what you carry. Not sure if you carry a fixed blade knife, a folder, what exactly, so I'm sure that'll turn out to be a rather interesting video. And the next channel, I'm not sure exactly how he pronounces his channel, but it's I'm Ramro channel. I've just recently found his channel, and I've fallen in love with his videos. He has a lot of cool stuff going on over on his channel if you haven't checked him out before. But those are going to be the 3 people I tagged to keep this little video going. Hopefully you guys will post up some video responses and keep it going. This is a really cool little tag video. And just want to give Poison Stinger a very big shout out for giving me my first official tag here on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys welcoming me into the community with open arms, and everybody that's checked me out and subbed to my channel already. I think I'm up to 26 or 28 subs, and that's just amazing. Thank you guys so much. I know that's not a lot to most of you guys, but that's a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. And once again, hope you guys liked the video, and hopefully you guys will post up some vids. That's going to do it for me. California Prepper out.